$127 worth of raw cards in here. There's 9 cards, extremely rare cards. We'll get into it, and I think the value is at about double that. It was just listed as the insert is exclamation points. It's a football set. They're extremely rare, just like their basketball counterparts. I think they look a lot better though. So it's like 1 per 288 packs. It was just listed as a lot of 9. It didn't have any of the players' names in it. So the main thing that you want to look for on these is that it has the shiny foil on the front. Sometimes it's just the dots. So the player name is a little hard to see, but this is Terrell Davis. I'll pull up the values of all these cards to see how we did. Right now, the only card I had before this was a John Elway. But my guess is this is a $20 to $40 card. Here's the big one in the lot. Elway. I think they should at least put Elway in the title, and that would help a lot. And this is like a $60 card, so what's that? At least 80. Probably at least a $10, 90. Mark Brunell, I'll call it 100. Ryan Leaf, 110. Anton Smith, say 130. Corey Dillon, 140. Kirsten Martin, call it 150. And Dion's worth at least 50 or 60, so like 220 is what I'm guessing here. I'll pull up the prices that I paid for everything, and I'll walk through what these two sell for. But the two big cards is the Dion and the John Elway. I wouldn't be surprised if the Elway does. I looked it up before I bought the lot because it was an auction, but I think I got quite a deal. And there's probably an extra $100 worth of value here. So we'll jump into the next part.
So here we go. This is the actual lot and how it was listed on eBay. You can see that they didn't include any names. They did have a picture, so the picture did have. You could see that it was multiple cards. It wasn't necessarily clearly easy. I could see right away that there was the Elway because I've looked at these cards before. The Dion and then the Terrell. I know those the 3 big cards in there. And then I researched some of the other prices to give me a good idea what I could win this for. They did list the cards down here, but I don't know that eBay really picks that up. Then you can kind of see that it was a good, healthy auction. Nothing funny, 10 bidders. So there was eyes on it. These are kind of watch cards. With something like this, I don't want the seller to pull it down. So I will bid up to a certain rate just so that they don't get spooked. Because some people have a hard time waiting to the snipes in the final seconds to see how much it's going to go for. So I bid up to, it was like $54. This guy came in at 55. And then at that point, I was like, I think that's enough to keep the seller from getting spooked. Set my snipe at 128 and 88 cents. So the second highest bidder was $13 off that. And then you can see it falls off. These people were trying to get an absolutely steal. And I'll show that the breakdown like I promised. PSA Pop Report, 187 cards. So not a lot graded. Only 3 trails graded. All 10s. I'm going to grade that one. The Elway, I've been wanting to pick up an Elway for my collection, so I will grade that one. I looked the card over a little more. It's off-centered, so I wouldn't be surprised at an 8, which would be a bummer, but it is what it is. Quite a few Peytons have been graded. Barry's in this set. Jerry Rice is in this set. So I think this set's going to age very, very, very nicely. Emmett, I have a Dan Marino. The Cordell was in the lot that I picked up, so it was the Brunel, Ryan Leaf, and then Dion down here. So I'm going to grade the Dion, the Terrell, and the John Elway. This is the boxes that came in. 98 Ultra Series 2 Hobby Box. It has a breakdown of everything that you can get in it. You can get the platinum gold medallions numbered, and the exclamation points is 1 in 288 packs, 24 packs. So you're talking about like 12 boxes. So it's like 1 per case. Keep it moving. Full set, which you would have seen from the PSA data. Then I'm using Card Ladder, the sales history, because this will pick up sales, not only the ones on eBay, but like PWCC Weekly. It picks up everything, Golden. And this gives you a little idea. They've started to sell a little more often because they've gotten more popular. So we'll look at the raws to kind of establish a value. And I'm just going to go on the low side of everything of what I think a raw would go for. I think this would easily go for $55, the Elway. We pop over to the Dion. 3 have sold this year, but then there was only 4 sales in 2022. Gives the idea how rare they are. 2 sales in 2021. 2 sales. So to me, this is a highly collectible card. 70 for a raw, 60 for a raw. Pretty high here. I don't know what. So we'll just go on the low side and say $60. So that's almost what I paid for the lot, but we'll keep going. The Terrell Davis, 45, 45, 25, 20. Someone got this for a song and a dance. The 10 does well. So, and then you can see in 2022 it sold 4 times, and then 2021 it only sold once, twice. So they're starting to sell a little more often, I think, because people are digging them up. But we'll call this one. We'll split the difference and call it 35. And I don't know that I would ever auction these cards, so I should get a strong value. This one, see, the auction went low, best offer, fixed price, best offer. So we'll call this one, I don't know. I feel like you could pop it up on eBay and get $8 for it easily. Cordell Stewart, 30, 28, 40. Pittsburgh Steelers have a stronger following, so 3 times this year, once in 2022, once in 2021. So pretty crazy how rarely this card has sold. We'll just call it 30. I think that's fair. Next on the list, Mark Brunell. This year it's been 16 and 25. We'll just do the low side. So it's kind of like worst case scenario if I broke these out. Ryan Leaf, 15, 33, 12. And then you're starting to go back almost a full year. So we'll call it 12. Is that fair? Corey Dillon sold once ever, I guess, as a single card, $40. And then I go like, you start to like, maybe I need to do a little more research, and you come over to eBay and there's only one listed. So it's not like there's just a bunch listed and floating around out there. So this one's been sitting here. So let's call it 25. How about that? And then you get to the Curtis Martin. This one's, so auction, it's sometimes going to sting. If you're patient, best offer. And this one was from close to a year ago, but let's call it $30. So plus 30, 270, and I paid 117 plus shipping. So I think I could send these to ComC and easily double my money, no problem at all. But as I told you guys, I'm going to send the Elway, the Terrell, and the Dion. Is there something else that you would send to get graded? I just don't know that I want to put the money into grading the other ones, and I'm not really attached to the other ones. So that's the video for today. Just keeping you up to date of what I'm doing in the hobby, and like and subscribe, please, and I'll catch you later.